I quite like being older. It's interesting. I mean, I remember Neville Bowden, the sculptor Neville Bowden, now dead, dear chap, who he had emphysema, and he knew he was dying, and he said, "How could you not but be interested in what's to come?" You know, it's entering interesting territory. Come on, Leo. Come on. Little one, come on. Here you are, Leo. Oh, here you are. Oh, I was born 9 months after the end of the Second World War, and things were fairly tight. I don't think creativity really was a part of it, although my mother was and went on to remain a considerable seamstress, not only for herself, but also for us as kids. My father was an engineer, so it was a background of people who made things, but that kind of background, rather than creativity per se. It wasn't a time for fantasy or imagination, it was a time for practical doing, I think. What does success look like? Heavens. What I came to realize is that success is nauseating in other people, can be, whereas failure is rather reassuring. Failure is very human. Success is a bit obnoxious, really. And I mean, failure is what drives you on to making the next thing. You know? So, whereas, I suppose if you ever achieve success, you might stop making things. I don't know. That's something else. I don't know. Me, money, and other people. I feel that I should have had more confidence. You know, to believe in yourself or your future is a neat trick if you can pull it off. And given there was no history of creative practice in my family, I had few role models to base those expectations on, really. How does being older help you create? Well, firstly, I don't have to go to work. I'm on a pension. That helps. Being older in the sense of not being overly worried about the fashionable or the current. I mean, half the people that I was contemporaries with as a younger artist are dead. They've died off. You know, we are the survivors, which is quite a powerful idea in its own right. So there you have time. I have space. I have not bad tools and kit to work with. And it's up to me. And I've got a limited time, as we all have, but I have that as a stronger sense of that time, and that sort of urges you on. How does being older hinder your creativity? Energy levels are less. Well, that doesn't matter. You adapt your practice to your energy levels. I perhaps draw more now than I work with heavy materials or whatever. But how does being older hinder your creativity? It helps, actually. We were talking about this the other day. When your eyesight starts to weaken, you start to see things. But actually, if you're alert to it, you can see things in really interesting ways, and you can use that. Same with hearing; you can mishear things, and can be really offer ideas for creative practice. It'll get worse, but artists will find a way. I mean, I've invested so much in art practice, having started out really at the age of 12 or 14, that I'm not going to give up now. Why would I? What else am I going to do? Take up knitting? It engages me, it interests me. I don't know how far it can go, or I can go with it, but I'm kind of curious to find out. It's totally exciting. It's like gambling, actually. A bit like gambling. Just give me one more shot. You learn from your mistakes. Everything.